Okay, this is my third time doing this video. Um, the first time it was just awkward and I just paused it. The second time it was a little less awkward, but I think it's because this I've said so much. There's no much to say, but I posted it, and then I saw a couple other videos because I always try to compare my thoughts to other people's thoughts and all that stuff. All right, and I watched this one video. It's from Jada Black, and he was basically saying that Steph Curry basically bent the knee, and he was like a beta male simp because of Ice. Now, me and him, he doesn't know me. Let me stop saying me and him. All right, he obviously doesn't know who the fuck I am. All right, so this is just my opinion. Was very basically, I said I didn't see it as a big deal. I think he probably looked at as Steph Curry is some type of beta male simp, and like uh that Aisha is not happy in a relationship and all that other stuff. And basically, after I did this, I watched the video and he's like bend the knee. He basically like doubled down on it. Let me start by saying, like, that man is entitled to his own opinion. With that saying, I am entitled to respectfully disagree. All right. I feel like what he wanted from Steph is and I think what a lot of dudes want Steph to do to Aisha is to publicly chastise their woman in front of everybody, just so he can make this big ass bravado, make him look bravado and all that other stuff. That's not, and I could, and first of all, that's not even manly. To me, that's childish. You don't need to. Sometimes I've always been the type of guy to, like, if you're gonna handle shit behind closed doors. All right. Keep it in the house. All right. Unless you were fucking up to a point, unless you are getting to a point where you're fucking up, not only you're embarrassing my name out the house, no other stuff, not in the house, but now you're embarrassing my name out the house to where the point where I have to chastise you publicly, then you can chastise the person publicly. But in this situation, it's not a big deal. I've said this before. She said this shit as probably the one time she said this, and she probably said this 100 times. You don't think they had conversations about this? All right. So you don't think he handled this shit? You don't think he done told her that, trust me, you you got niggas out here wondering? You don't think when you're not around, because this is what, like, men like me, I don't want to say men like me, but let's say I know this happens all the time where a lot of women feel like men don't have their back sometimes, and you have to basically tell the woman, you should see the back, like you should see me go to war for you when you're not around. Like, there's times with my exes, I have gone to war for my ex when she is not around. Like I would be honest. Like, when I was in the Navy, my ex wasn't. I don't want to say she wasn't liked, but she's made enemies, and some of those enemies was like good friends of mine. And so when they come and complain to her, she's like, she's not that bad. And this is me. She's not that bad. She's cool and all that other stuff. And like, sometimes when I've had these arguments with my ex, and she's like, "Oh, you don't ever fight for me," and then I have to shut that shit down. I said, first of all, you don't know what the fuck I do when I'm not doing. I fucking defend you to the fucking fullest. I've had to like check her behind closed doors just because if she felt like that I wasn't defending her, I had to shut that shit down. There's a lot of times when men have to tell their women, first of all, I defend you as many times as I could. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean I don't do it. All right, I done fucking had your back, and I done make sure they didn't throw dirt on your name and all that other stuff. It's like, when they say something, it's just watch your mouth. Like, these are the battles that men go through when their women are not around. And I know these women want to see that sometimes. And then it's just like, it's like when, that's why the words "I'll handle this" is very important, because trust me, it's handled. You may not, and I think in this world, a lot of people like to see that shit handled out in public. It's no need. Sometimes do it, like, take them behind closed doors. You talk to them out back. All right, man to man, don't do it. Look, don't disrespect my wife. All right, if she does anything, you come to me. I will talk to her. All right, and then same thing with your, like, you gotta do that shit with your wife. Look, don't look. I understand you have your, but don't be embarrassing me out here. All right, we are a unit. All right, everything you do, it falls on me too. It's like, marriage is a unit. You gotta understand, even in a relationship, if a serious relationship, like I said, you're a unit. You will move as a unit, and like, if you are the one in charge, you make sure everything is running in order. This is not a patriarchy, not even a matriarchy. It's just standard. If y'all together and y'all serious about your relationship, you move as a unit. You're only as strong as your weakest link. So you don't have to chastise them in public. Maybe they do something in public, and then you talk to them, baby, I don't like what you did out there and all that other stuff. So with this situation, with that post, basically, when him posted basically like, I love and all that bullshit, to me, that was his way of saying, I handle this. We're good. All right. I think a lot of people, when they looked at that, it was like, oh, he bent the knee. There's a couple people, it was like, he bent the knee, or that was like some simp-ass move or something like that. That's not it all the time. Sometimes it's just, I handled it. Don't worry about it. You don't need to know. You don't need to know what happened. I handled it. I'm pretty sure when she said she doesn't feel attention, Steph was like the first person. Are you serious? Are you serious? Like, you could pull up shit. Like, this is people talking about how fine you are. Like, this is people talking about you're a real beautiful person. There are memes. Like, this is, like, if I was Steph Curry, basically, because I feel like he did handle it. But if I was Steph Curry, I'd have been like, are you serious? You know how many memes there are of you of being a good, wholesome girl against a ratchet girl and all that other stuff? You know you are the epitome of a good girl. You're the epitome of what people want to marry. You're the epitome of beauty. Like, you tell her that. I'm pretty sure he told her that. And like, even Jada said, you know who noticed it the most? Your husband. So when she saw that, Stephen, like, yeah, he was like, I can show you, like, niggas tell me all the time how much of a beautiful wife you are. You got a beautiful wife and all that other stuff. And, like, your girl is beautiful. I'm pretty sure he done told her that just to make sure she was good. All right. A lot, but you're not, but saying like, oh, sometimes chastising people in public does not work. And I feel like that's what some of these men was. It was like, cause they was talking about, a lot of these men was talking about, if I was Steph Curry, this would be a problem. This is not a big problem. This is not a big problem. All right. She wants an ego stroke. As a man, you stroke the ego. And first of all, let's be real. She said, I don't really want it. All right. She just wonders. All right. A lot of people wonder. Sometimes when I was in a relationship, I always wondered if I still got it. I didn't never have to worry about it that much because there's been times when women did flirt with me. And I was like, yeah, I got it. I never have to worry. Like, I really don't have to worry about it because I know, I don't want to say my game is tight, but I know I have the confidence to talk to women without being awkward. And like, you're comfortable being around me. I don't have to worry about that. I feel like a lot of these dudes, they wanted Steph to, I don't want to repeat myself, but to basically, yell at her, I can't believe you done did this bullshit. No. Steph is a cool cat. He probably took her back, and he probably just showed, there's different ways to like shut shit down. And I'm pretty sure he shut shit down the cool way and all that other stuff. And like, to me, that post is just like, we're good. All right? We're good. Y'all ain't got to worry about my relationship. I handle mine. And that's all I have to say. You don't have to publicly chastise your woman. All right? I could be wrong. I don't mind being wrong. It's just, I don't mind being wrong if I am. All right? But that's my opinion. That's how I see on things and all that other shit. All right? If I'm wrong, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm not seeing what y'all seeing, because I didn't have to had this defense, and a lot of people think I don't want to say a lot. I think people think I'm simping for the women, which I'm not. All right, I just understand it because most people don't know, this episodes are like dudes when they hang out with their boys. It's like, man, the old you would have had 3 of them girls over there sipping out of your glass. You know, I still got it, bruh. And the other dude be like, I still got it. And they do this whole Mac and shit and all that other stuff to let they boys know they still got it. There's episodes and TV shows on that. So so to me, that Snapchat post, I think it was from Steph, that's to me confirming he was like, we good. I handled it. Don't worry about it no more. Sooner or later, we're going to be back on our regular scheduled program. And this is so much better than my last 2 videos. All right, let me know what y'all think. Until then, my name is Oskin Fly, and I'm out. Peace.